Okay, so SmackDown Live, the Go Home Show for TLC. We begin with a contract signing with Lexus Bliss, Becky Lynch, and Renee. Right off the bat, Alexa's like, hey, Renee, you can go. We don't need you here for this. They trade some bars back and forth. And of course, it's kind of exciting. It's kind of with the beatdown. There's like, well, let me ask you a question here, Alexis. Straight punch to the face. And I was like, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Who's going through that table? Am I going to get a tables match? Beck's going for a Becksploder off the top rope. Nope. Bliss having none of that. Bliss knocks her off the top rope. Badoof. Table explodes. Becky Lynch, bruised spine, but decides up the ante. Alexa Bliss challenges her to a tables match. Probably thinking, oh, first, well, no, there was a handicap tables match. I think it was Beth Phoenix versus Lay Cool, which was kind of humorous because they had a really hard time breaking the table. So it should be interesting to see if Alexa Bliss can break a table. I mean, she could from like the top rope perspective, but if she actually can put her through a table. Cool. Could be a fluke victory. Thought Sheamus got his first major title win over John Cena. Hey, I like it. I can dig that. Cool. Dean Ambrose does the Ambrose Asylum with James Ellsworth, which makes AJ Styles come down. Styles finally does the beatdown on both of them. Hits Ellsworth with the chair on the back. Beats Dean Ambrose with the stairs. Then hits a Styles Clash from the bottom portion to the floor, taking out Ellsworth. Dean Ambrose gets in the ambulance and running back with him. So we get to the end of the night. You know, they're interviewing Rhino and Slater like, what do you think about taking on, you know, your new number contenders? He goes, no one cares about that. And it's AJ Styles. Who's getting into their face? Rhino gets AJ's face like, yeah? What do you do? What do you do? All he hears, you bastard! And here comes just Ambrose just attacking AJ. Whips him into a couch. Whips him onto a table. It's like throwing him into the wall. Whips him over another table. They tip onto each other. He's just brawling. They turned their feud, which was a nice feud. You know, during the Ambrose Asylum, Dean was like, oh, I'm in your head. I'm so in your head. You're off your game. So off your game. Then post beatdown of Ellsworth and Ambrose, I haven't seen that sort of fire since he was beating down Seth Rollins. That is going to be glorious. Just perfect. Great setup for that. They're an amazing TLC match. Dean works well with weapons. AJ works well with everything. AJ could be in an empty arena match and still get standing ovation because he's that good. Carmella did an in-ring promo about how she's going to beat up Nikki and push her Bella Twins on her back and rearrange her face so she won't need to worry about asking John for a wedding. When John, you can't see me. She easily could have done the whole, oh, wait a minute. I haven't seen you in the back in months, in weeks now. Do you even still work here, John? You are the epitome of a part-timer. That's why no one can see you. You know, do that. Work that in. If you want to make John Cena part of the storyline, do those jabs. Take the fork, stick it in, twist it. You want to get those. You don't want to break the skin, but you want to wound. You want to injure. You want to leave a mark that makes someone go, I did that to you. It's not permanent, but I did that to you. So they continue to come down, and they do beat down. Okay. Keeps the storyline going. They're going to have to up the ante since we just recently saw a false count anywhere, you know, no DQ, no count out match. So now their no DQ match feels kind of passé. There's no title on the line, it's just a bragging rights. But Nikki will do well. To continue pushing two guys together in the same match, Kalisto and Ziggler took on the team of Miz and Baron Corbin. And you know, Corbin seems so focused on Kalisto, it gives Ziggler the open opportunity to get some cheap shots. Ziggler, Miz, works so well. Throw Maurice and it works even better. Nice match, good back and forth, throwing caution to the wind a lot. And of course we end up ending it with Maurice pushing a ladder onto Ziggler. Salida del Sol on the Miz. 1, 2, Corbin runs in with the chair and just down! Just cracking dooms the chair across the back of Kalisto. It's winner by DQ, the faces. But they got the ladder spot in, they got a chair spot in, so good segue into the match. I'm satisfied with that. A Go Home Show really has to sell the pay-per-view, and I think they did a pretty good job with that. They also did some promos with American Alpha, still getting their feet underneath them when it comes to being a solid promo, but good job. Go with the Wyatts. Wyatt's like, oh yeah, we're going to destroy American Alpha. But Luke, you have to take Kane back to hell. Giant, demonic, redneck, cult, hoss fight. Nice back and forth. Kane gets the victory. With kind of the out-of-nowhere choke slam. I don't think Kane should be still getting victories, but good match. Continues the storyline with Kane feuding with the Wyatts. It kept the storyline going. It's okay. It's filler material for those guys, which is fine. American Alpha Wyatts. So waiting for when Orton turns on the Wyatts. But let me just enjoy it for the moment. Because it's good. We now have that heel, vindictive, evil, hard-nosed, vicious Randy Orton. Which we need. This is that, I'm a heel, but you know what? I could so easily be that badass tweener that everyone wants me to be. Hits what seems like a delayed vertical suplex off the top on Gable. Jordan starts cleaning house. Go for grand amplitude. Nope. Orton swings in. Hits an RKO. Gable again's trying to clean house again. Luke Harper ends up pulling Wyatt out of the way. Jordan goes shoulder first into the turnbuckle, turns around, and Sister Abigail. Good back and forth. I'm okay with the Wyatts using the third member to get the occasional victory. I'm fine with that. They had to use it to beat Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns is like a tier below Brock Lesnar. I guess not a tier above because Lesnar got destroyed by Goldberg. Made American Alpha look tough. Constantly cutting back to the Beauty and the Man Beast with Rhino eating, looks like chips out of a bag. Then we're like, so I'm hoping if Orton turns on Wyatt at TLC, cool. At least them having a great match at Royal Rumble, which I guess would then mean that Orton would be challenging for the title at WrestleMania. Or if they win, Wyatt's first championship is going to be a tag championship. And then those two with belts, I like that. I like that a lot. That would be really interesting seeing Wyatt, how he reacts to wearing gold. I'm really looking forward to TLC. Because I know it's not going to be over 3 hours. It's going to be consistent, it's going to be concise, it's going to be to the point, and it's going to work. I know people have complained that they don't have superstars, they have wrestlers. The two shows feel different. Everyone feels like they're on at least a level footing, which works because we're still we're still young in the brand split. We really can't have that separation of who's where currently. but they do a very solid job making a good, concise 2 hours.